This snarky questioning for liberal media after they spent years defending these giants is so funny. Who in their serious mind goes, wow, the liberals are the party of non-tech giants? I agree. Where was this energy before Donald Trump is a great question. But also, the Democratic Party itself should use this as an opportunity. Use as an opportunity to basically change their trajectory in its entirety and start going after billionaires unconditionally instead of saying there are some good billionaires and some bad billionaires and we just have the good billionaires on our side. It's like, it's so stupid. Yeah. Did you see AOC talking with John from the Daily Show? No. Mind mommy.
Oil prices down, Russia will stop the war. And Biden should have never allowed him to go up so high. When Biden let them go up to that level, he was just inducing Russia, which sells oil, to go into a war. So he should have never allowed. The Democrats, namely Biden, allowed oil prices to go up. That's one of the reasons you have the Ukraine catastrophe.
How do you bring it down?
Agree?
How do you bring the prices down?
Volume.
So you're talking about increasing production.
Drill, baby, drill. Yeah.
Can you tell us about your call with the King of Jordan today, please?
It was a very good call. He's a friend of mine. I know him very well. I've gotten along with him over the years. You know, million Palestinians, and he does it in a very humane way. And I compliment him on that. But Jordan's done an amazing job of housing largely Palestinians, and he's done it in a very successful way.
So what was the subject of discussion? Was it
Pretty much that. I said to him, I'd love you to take on more, because I'm looking at the whole Gaza Strip right now, and it's a mess. It's a real mess.
So you'd like Jordan to house people from
I'd
Gaza?
like him to take people. I'd like Egypt to take people. I'm meeting with, I'm talking to General El-Sisi tomorrow, sometime I believe. And I'd like Egypt to take people, and I'd like Jordan to take people. You're talking about probably 1.5 million people, and we just clean out that whole thing.
Yeah, just clean it out. Ethnically, like the ethnic Palestinians, they just cleaning them out. Just clean it out, dude. I don't understand. Come on. Breaking: Trump wants Arab nations to help just clean out Gaza's population. In remarks reported by Reuters and AP, Trump proposed relocating Palestinians from Gaza to neighboring Arab countries, describing the enclave as literally a demolition site. Almost everything is demolished and people are dying there. Speaking aboard Air Force One, Trump said he told Jordan's King Abdullah, "I'd love you to take on more because I'm looking at the whole Gaza Strip right now and it's a mess, a real mess. I'd like him to take out people. I'd like Egypt to take people," Trump added. "You're talking about probably 1.5 million people. We just clean out the whole thing and say, it's over." He said the area encompassing Gaza has had many conflicts over centuries and suggested that relocation could be temporary or long-term. "So I'd rather get involved with some Arab nations and build housing in a different location where they can maybe live in peace for a change." Trump also plans to discuss the issue with Egypt's President Sisi on Sunday. Egypt's Ministry of Foreign Affairs has responded to Trump's remarks, calling on Egypt and Jordan to help ethnically cleanse the Gaza of Palestinians. The statement expresses Egypt's continued support for the steadfastness of the Palestinian people on their land and their adherence to the legitimate rights on their land and their homeland, and to the principles of international law and international humanitarian law. It also stresses the rejection of any infringement of these inalienable rights, whether through settlement or annexation of land, or by evacuating that land of its owners through displacement, or encouraging the transfer or uprooting of Palestinians from their lands, whether temporary or in the long term, in a way that threatens the stability and portends future extension of the conflict in the region and undermines the chances of peace and coexistence among its peoples. Dude, I'm so torn on this issue, but he's not asking Israel. Come on, man. Yes, they need homes with guarantee of return. Also, no, there's no guarantee of return. They're never gonna let them return. He wants to ethnically wipe out the Gaza Strip at the behest of Israel, as I've suggested in the past that he most likely would do, and also reshift their priorities into the West Bank anyway, and then permanently annex the West Bank. The problem with this is that this is what I suspected the American policy was out of Israel this time around. And I repeated it over and over again. The thing that really frustrates me about this, okay, specifically, is that the Biden administration had no intention of doing anything differently than Donald Trump. And now that Donald Trump has been able to successfully push for a ceasefire, he can just move on with these desires. The Biden administration made no assurances that they even wanted the ceasefire at all. And that's what's unimaginably frustrating. Like, so people will look to this and go, well, see, Trump is so much worse on Gaza. He was going to be. And that's what my suspicion was as well. But if I knew that, then why the fuck did the Biden administration not take action to put a stop to all of this when they had every opportunity to do so and refused to do so? Do you see what I'm saying? Just like I've held the Trump administration accountable for October 7 for a lot of the policies that ended up making October 7 a reality from the Trump administration, I still hold the Biden administration accountable for refusing to stop Israel when they had every power to do so. It was so simple that Donald Trump was able to do it with a random real estate developer. And now they're going to re-escalate, most likely. The Abraham Accords and everything that the Trump administration did actually cut out Palestinians from the conversation. That was a major reason why October 7 happened. And now Donald Trump is literally going on with the same exact principle where he's like, come on, just get him out of there. What are we doing here? It's Israel's land now. So I said, absolutely no one has the interests of Palestinians in mind in American government. It's just the truth.